18 game. Last race out we had Azerbaijan, and that was pretty spicy. Dave M taking the win. Next is John coming home in second with Sassid in third. I am once again joined by my usual boy, Andreas Sass.
Hello.
He's very cheerful today. Once again we're on board with Maze. We have to quickly pause so I get sound back. There we go. Pursuit currently up in pole position, Gaming in second, Maze dropping down the order just a little bit there. John just in front of him.
I can't believe what I'm actually seeing.
What are you seeing?
Like, it's more what I was seeing before. Nexus in P1 and Nexus in P2. That's not every day.
That's P3. It's not normal for... Yeah. Oh, Gamey going up into provisional pole at the moment. I think Cooper binned it.
Yeah, I think he might have been disqualified.
He was on for pole and then he did himself in.
Yeah. Maybe we
friendly.
Jack, I think we
spoke too soon.
Yeah, we commentators cursed.
Whoopsie daisy, sorry Cooper.
We know he can hear us. Very big sorry. We did not mean to jinx you.
Pressure got to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he might be able to get pole on Friday for NRL.
Possibly. Sassid.
Well, that's a different course.
Sassid on poles, John is second, Recon third, Max is fourth, Gamey fifth, May sixth, Dave seventh, Graham eighth, Jeffrey ninth, Charlie 10th, George 11th, Blund Sand 12th, Pursuit 13th, and Sharuth 14th. Blund Sand not setting a lap, Pursuit and Sharuth both disqualified. Silly.
Oh god.
1/10 splitting up Sassid and John and Recon. Is that the same kind of like first top three that we had in Azerbaijan?
No. For Azerbaijan.
Ah, I see. Have you got any more predictions coming into this race?
I actually think John can take this Vin.
Vin.
Because, like we saw in last race, he was putting a lot of pressure on Sassid, and he eventually got past, so... I think if he can keep that form going, I think he might be able to take the win here today.
I think John has got a good chance, but so does Recon, and so does, what's his name? Sassid. Sassid does.
Yeah, I mean, Sassid is on pole.
He's been showing good pace so far this last couple of races. I've just spilled iced tea on me.
Oh,
that is depressing.
That is indeed. So we have a Nexus member in second to last, and a Nexus member in second to first. So
we like the number
very
two.
nice and symmetrical there. Yeah.
John also got number 2 last race.
Yeah. Seems very nice here. Dave M though in 7th after winning just a few minutes ago.
2 Ferraris out together.
Yeah.
Reunited. I'm really going with Dave for the race start.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
He seems like a fun boy. Little Pieces here, except he's too late to join. Poor Little Piece.
Very sad.
Missing out. Feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Can we get an F?
F in chat for Little Piece, please.
Big oof. Everyone's now lining up on the grid for the start of this race. Gonna have to see how people get off the line. hopefully we see something interesting.
Indeed.
We have one car shorter grid this time than the last race. No disqualifications this time, which is nice to see.
Nice and clean formation lap, just like in real life.
Yay! Now we're waiting. 5 red lights are now on. They're gone, and we are underway in TTL F2 round 5 around Spain. Can't see who's got a good start off the line, except it looks like John might have a good side. He's going to be on the inside for Sasa coming into the first corner. Can he make the overtake? His teammate punting into him. It looks like John might have gone round. John is round into the middle of the track. He's hit a Renault. A big crash coming into the first corner. It looks like a Ferrari's off as well. A Mercedes and a Renault. Mays, Maximus and John all off at the start. As John just came spinning into the track as his teammate, Gamey, came flying into his rear wheel, it looked like. 5-second stop go for corner cutting on Charlie, probably to avoid a crash.
That's a poor first corner for Gaming Things. Poor result he's got there in the first corner.
Smashed into his
Banging.
teammate. Blood and Sand also coming off, I think. He's spinning, he's just lost all traction. I think he went into the gravel trap as well. Looks like he's lost none of his wing though. Unbelievable scenes off the race start.
As bad as it is, punting someone off in the first corner, when it's your teammate, that just makes it that much worse.
It's disappointing.
You're in for some beef then.
Also, you could be seeing a big rivalry coming out of those two.
Yeah.
Not being pleased with each other.
Thing.
They might have an argument about who's being paid more. Never know.
This is bringing me back to the Rosberg Hamilton days.
And also the Verstappen Ricardo. Pursuit trying to down the inside of the Haas of Graham, and it looks like he's going to have that position nice and easy. So he's taking a little bit of a wider line, and Graham looks like he's having him there. He's on the inside of, I think that's turn 3, is it? I'm going to guess. And Pursuit isn't trying into the next corner. That's not really an overtake opportunity. Too long. Graham take his position back after Pursuit took it into the first corner. Now Jeffrey's joining in on this little train. It's the Bully Coops train.
Yeah. Not looking good. But I mean, Coops has had a good start from 13th to 8th here in just about the middle of lap 2. His Stewart may be making a move on Dave, not really looking like he is. Jeffrey going close to the chute now.
Looks like Recon has just overtaken Sassi coming into this chicane, except there's still wheel to wheel coming into the final 2 corners. Sassi currently still in front. Wheel to wheel, looks like Sassi has gone wide and Recon has got the position. Now he's wheel to wheel with Gamey coming through the final corner. No DRS just yet, so it's all going to be down to slipstream. Sassi, if he could just gain these next couple of tenths, he could try and overtake into the first corner. Dave's too far away to get him, I believe. Oh, it looks like he was going for it, but then he just backs out. I wasn't expecting him to back out. I thought he was going to go up the inside and have Gamey.
That was definitely close enough for a move. Oh, Sassy's gone off. I think he's got damage. Let's look. Yes, it looks like he's got a little bit of visual damage on his nose there.
Only a small amount though.
Yeah, it doesn't look symmetrical.
Sassy locking up.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this car, I think. Maybe it's just overheated the tires.
Got a little train going. Looks like Dave is losing his rears just a little bit.
Yeah.
A small loss of traction. About 3 of them going wide through that corner. DRS is now enabled, so we're going to see how that plays out. Sass is trying up the inside, bit of contact with Gamey. It looks like he's making good contact with his side pod there. That could have sent him round. Gamey's still in front though. Sass is still trying to push for that second place recon. This is allowing him to get away and get further out in front. I think in league racing,
Juris is in for a good one here. He's got a great view.
Looks like he recons in the fastest lap. I think for next year, league racing can really get a boost out of the fastest lap thing, because it's more anyone's getting fast lap instead of just the top teams, because it's on equal performance.
Yeah, and it'll also be interesting because it's not only the driver getting 1 point, the constructor's also getting 1 point. So in total, it's actually 2 points being given out for fastest lap. So it's good for helping out your team, and it's also good for helping yourself out, and also mean that more people will push.
Jeffrey on the inside of pursuit. George Roberts retiring from the session.
Oh, he's gone off. He's had a big one.
I think he just lost his rear there, probably, is what happened. Safety car's out.
Do you see George Roberts' corpse? He's facing the wrong way.
Yeah, he's facing the wrong way. That must have been a big crash for him, a very, very hard impact.
Yeah. See, this will be interesting. Oh, and John's gone around.
Hang on, John. John is spun. How's he spun on the safety car? He's left the session.
He lost his rear. I think he's on new cold mediums.
Your prediction for the race win? Looks like he'll be no more as he leaves the session. Safety car is out though, so we're gonna have to see how people do strategy.
True version of commentator's curse right there, because what I was just about to say is that he has made his stop and he will be able to go to the end. So this will be interesting as he will catch up to the people who hasn't hit it yet.
So basically, you've bullied Coops and now you bully John. What do you do?
I'm sorry, but you know he's made his stop. And he should have been able to, you know, because of the safety car, suddenly gain a lot of positions because he doesn't have to pit and a lot of the people in front of him does. And then he does that.
John and Dave both not going into the pit. John and Dave, well done mate. Jeffrey and Dave both are going into the pits. I believe everyone else has so who hasn't made a pit stop already. So only those two choosing a different strategy to the rest.
But Shoot's gone in for his stop. He's gone on the mediums.
Yeah, coming out in front of his teammate.
Let me actually just see here. Should we do the
mediums,
yeah? Should we do the 2019 tyre things?
Oh yeah, it'd be soft.
Or would that get too confusing? Yeah, so
soft,
Shoot's on the
hard.
Yeah,
on the
he's on the hards. Yeah, and the softs are the mediums, and
that'll
the
get
supers
confusing
are the softs.
on this game.
Yeah, it'll work for Silverstone.
Oh yeah, true. It would.
The blue hearts.
Do the colours still change for each track on the new tyre thing?
Yes, they do. They do. I believe.
Why don't they just have the same colour tyre walls?
Well, I mean, they probably don't, because the softest tyre in Melbourne was the red tyre, and we saw in 2018 that was the ultra soft, which was the purple one. So I think they just go red.
Dave make a later pit stop this time. Dave's just gone into the pits. That means Jeffrey takes the race. Oh, hang on.
What?
Dave's just been disqualified, apparently.
Oh god.
Dave M is disqualified for the session for apparently ignoring yellow flags. Cheers, Codebusters.
That's the safety car glitch. If when you go into the pits, you can't slow down the car, so you overtake people under the safety car.
Cheers, Codies.
That's happened in, I think it was in a previous SSR race we were in, where the race leader got disqualified because of that. So
in that case, I was also the race leader.
Yep. So it's dangerous to pit in the middle of a safety car. Probably best to the best bet would be to pit while the others are pitting.
Which Dave did not do, and it's cost him.
Yeah.
It's cost him
Jeffrey
big
still
points.
hasn't pitted, has he?
No,
Jeffrey's the only one who's not pitted. But the thing is, does he even dare to pit now that he's seen that? Because if he understands what's going on here, he knows that it's probably not a good idea to go into the pits, because he might get disqualified as well. So would it be the smarter choice to stay out, lose time on a pit stop, or to risk it and possibly get disqualified?
In this lap.
Well, there's no choice for him now. He can go in this lap.
I think he'll do a couple more.
I think he might have to. Yeah, he is on the softs.
Jeffrey backing up the grid, going nice and slow as they wind their way through. We'll soon be racing again.
That's one thing I hate when there's a safety car, when the leader goes slow as the safety car's going in.
I keep nearly hitting the person in front of me because they brake.
Yeah, exactly, because then if the leader brakes, it's just domino effect all the way down, and someone's eventually going to end up getting hit. But someone's pitting. I saw someone pull into the pits.
Now we're racing again, wheel to wheel, coming into the first corner. Looks like Gamey and Sassid fighting there.
Oh,
Gamey just about in front. Charlie looks like he's going to be trying to make it 3 wide, coming into the first corner. Gamey, Sassid, and Charlie pulling out of that. Sassid locking up, going into Gamey's line a little bit. Maze flying up the inside. Gamey losing his rear a little bit. Charlie, he swung out and nearly made a bit of contact. Struth is up into second, overtaking Recon. Maze now racing Sassid up the inside.
The yellow flag. The yellow flags I saw as soon as the safety car restarted was Graham going off in the final corner.
Unlucky for Graham. Well, Gamey and Sassid race a little bit. A bit of contact. There's been a lot of contact in these last couple of races. Not what we normally see from these lot.
No, it's definitely different.
I don't know what's got into him. Sassid's losing his rear, going all over the place onto the grass. Now means Gamey's going to try around the outside. I don't know how Sassid kept that. A bit of contact on the side pod again. Why is with all this contact? Now wheel to wheel coming into the uphill chicane. Gamey looks like he nearly lost the rear there. He only just kept it. Got a little bit wide of Sassid, can't do anything.
letting his teammate stay in front, even though he's been pushed wide.
Very nice.
Because he would have definitely gone past, but it was a very tight squeeze, so I think that's why he's backed off and let Pursuit go through.
Sassid very, very lucky to keep the car. I think the safety car cooled down his tyres a bit and nearly sent him.
Yeah.
The Mace has been bombing up the pack ever since that safety car, and now he's just taking Jeffrey as well. He's up into the podium positions. What an overtake from Maze. Beautiful scenes.
That was probably overtake of the day, I'd say.
Most clean overtake we've seen all day. Congratulations.
And beautiful overtake as well. Round the outside in turn 3, that's
skill.
Not something you see every day.
Takes skill.
I mean, it failed for Grosjean. That's what we can say. Definitely failed for Grosjean.
Then we had a smoke bomb.
Yeah, and also 2016. Something happened there that
Gamey switching back onto the outside, going around the outside of Jeffrey. Jeffrey still trying to hold on up into the uphill chicane. A bit of contact between those two again. Gamey's making a lot of contact with people today. This is not great racing from him. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
Yeah. You know, if you think back to 2016 with Hamilton and Rosberg, lap 1 of the Spanish Grand Prix, I think that also came from one of the two trying to make a move in turn 3. And just on the exit of that, Hamilton goes on the grass and into Rosberg's side, but that was
Sassid on the inside, maybe even for Jeffrey coming into the first gear. He's locked up though. He's overtaking Gamey on the straight though because of DRS and slipstream. Very nice.
And Maximus has passed Pursuit there after Pursuit makes a mistake in turn 1. Or turn 2, or whatever you want to call it. It's just on the verge between turn 1 and 2. He went wide after losing the rear a little bit.
Blood and Sands into the pits already. What happened to him? Has he got a wing?
Doesn't look like it from what I can see. I don't see a wing on that car. Oh, I do. But
I see. Wait, I think he's got a bit of damage. Is it damage? No,
it doesn't look like there's damage.
Ah, it's a drive-through.
Oh, it's a drive-through. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Back to the race here. Sassy tries to hunt down Jeffrey, coming for 4th place into the last 8 laps-ish.
Meanwhile, Stuart in the lead after having made his pit stop. Hold on. The safety car's gone into his favour.
Sassy going over the curbs, cussing that corner. Sorry, what was that, Andres?
I think the safety car's really gone in right into Stuart's pocket. I mean, that's just... He's leading and he's done his pit stop and he started, what,